Welcome back, everybody, to the XCAA. We finally got it here up in the channel. We've got March Mayhem here for you guys. Today, this is year number 3 prospects, by the way. Those are the guys that are so confused. I know, it's difficult. It's hard to understand. But year 4 prospects, if your guy is a year 4 prospect, you will be in next season's March Mayhem tournament. I can promise you that. So let's talk about this matchup here. We got the South region. This is the first game on tap here. We got 1v16. Ohio State, number 1 seed in this region. Possibly could have been a number 2 in any other region. Obviously, we're talking about UCLA in the West. You've got Kansas in the Midwest. And then, of course, you've got Kentucky in the East. So Ohio State, you know, they kind of lucked out a little bit getting the number 1 seed here. Kind of get an easy dub, right, against East Tennessee State, 1v16. A couple things to talk about here to just kind of set the stage. Calvin Spaceman Hobbs getting a dunk, a big-time dunk. And we got a couple custom prospects here for the Ohio State Buckeyes. We got this guy here taking it in off the glass. That is Pierre Pryor. He's a nice little prospect for them. We got Hobbs with the offensive rebound. Walter Allard, another custom, a center. Got to give him some love. Say thank you very much. Thank you for your hustle. And then Alondo Roby here for East Tennessee State. He is a non-custom prospect. And throughout the video here and the rest of round 1 action, I'm going to let you guys know who's who. And maybe I just don't do that. Maybe I leave you guys with the suspense of not knowing who's who and who are customs and who are non-customs. That way you guys can let me know in the comment section, like, who you think should be included into the XBA draft. You see Alondo Roby here hitting a 2 near the baseline. You also saw Darius Booker for Ohio State getting a 2 as well. East Tennessee State down by 12 at the half. It's 40-28, I should say, at the beginning of the third quarter. 12-point lead. We got Hobbs with a huge one-handed jam. The guy is just so athletic. And now we know why his nickname is Spaceman, right? Calvin Spaceman Hobbs. But guess what, though? Do we have an upset here? We have an upset possibility. The first game of our year 3 action, 59-57, and after a humongous block for the Buccaneers, they're gonna go driving. They're gonna miss the shot. As a Michigan guy, you know that I'm rooting for East Tennessee State, but we got an Ohio State miss, and we're going the other way. East Tennessee State has a chance to tie this thing up, but Pierre Pryor with a huge block, gonna get out of bounds, gives East Tennessee State the possession still. Roby fires up a 2. He will hit. It is a tie game, 59-59. Here is Pryor. 10 seconds on the shot clock. He's gonna hit this thing to take the lead back for the Buckeyes. Roby almost, no, he gets stripped. He gets stripped, and then here come the Buckeyes kicking it out to Booker, the custom prospect, getting 2 more. 65-63, so the Buccaneers are not going away. I'm looking for Roby here. Oh, they got him, but they got Walter Allard, the big center, on top of him. And then, he finds Howard for 3. Nailed it with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. East Tennessee State takes their first lead of the night. May with the missed shot. Allard with the rebound, gets the one-handed hook shot there. Takes the lead, 67-66. A 3-ball, no good. And time is winding down here, guys. 1 minute and 35 seconds. But somehow this is going to go in. Ohio State up by 3 with a minute 32. Buccaneers need a big-time shot. They're going to miss. And Hobbs with the rebound. He's pushing the floor. He gets it to Allard. And Roby gives up the foul, the undersized player. Allard uses his big wingspan to his advantage, draws the foul. It's 72-66. And then the big dunk for Ohio State. An 8-point game. 3-ball. Buccaneers hit. They're now down by 5. A 5-point deficit for the Bucks. 27 seconds, though. Ohio State will end up hitting some free throws. And between the fouling and the free throwing, Ohio State holds on, and they survive a 1v16 potential upset. 80-73 is your final score. A 7-point loss for East Tennessee State. Nobody saw that coming. Not even me. I knew that Alondo Roby was going to be like the focus, and he was going to do his very best 25 points tonight, 12 of 18. He did his very best. He also had 8 assists as well. So he did everything that he could to keep his team within it. But when you got Hobbs at 25, you got Allard at 20, Booker, that threesome there is just really, it's tough, man. It is going to be tough to take them down for sure. If they're playing like that, they're playing like a team. Very tough. Let's get into this 2v15 matchup. A team that I think got snubbed out of the number 1 seed, the UNC Tar Heels. We got Miguel Ramirez is the only custom for Sacramento State. He's going to try to make a big-time impact against these guys, and he already does. He's making his presence felt already. A block to lead off the first possession of the game for UNC off of Keneal Mason, the point guard. But look, he goes right back in. He's a fighter. He's going to make this thing look easy. Sacramento State, though, up 6-5, and then Jacob Rush with the nice defensive play after he gave the ball up off of a turnover. Here is Keneal Mason, and he's going to turn this over again to Sacramento State. Tried to needle thread that pass, tried to get back and play some good defense, but to no avail. 8-5, Jacob Rush again. Another turnover for Rush. He's like their best player. He's like a 97 overall, and he turns it over like it's nothing. And we got Peyton here, the center, gonna turn it over to UNC. So it's already like a battle of turnovers here. So kind of sloppy play right now. 8-5, Little picks up the foul, the shooting foul off the back down, and he's gonna hit the free throw to make it a tie ball game. 8-8. Here is a steal, and Keneal Mason from Damari Kane. Yeah, Damari Kane. That is the brother of Amari Kane that we're going to take a look at here with Fresno State tomorrow. Kane, 2-ball good off the layup. 17-12, missed shot here for UNC, but we got Miguel Ramirez firing up. That's after that block. That's the only highlight that we've seen of Ramirez thus far. And then we've got this guy, a European named Rameljak, Tomislav Rameljak. Look at him. Watch him. Driving in, got the moves. I mean, he's a big body. He's got fire in his game too. I mean, watch this guy. He's got finesse. He's a pretty dang good player. So watch out for UNC, man. They're just absolutely stacked, and I just think that they just got the snub a little bit. Here's Alex McClure hitting a fadeaway 2. Is 38-30. Andrade, the point guard for Sacramento State, is going to hit a 3 to make it 38-33. Ramirez doing his best, 6 points. Rameljak leading the point total for the Tar Heels. Here's a 3-ball from Ramirez. So again, he's trying to do his best here. We got a steal again. So Keneal Mason trying to thread the needle here on some of these passes. He's getting a little too aggressive in a pretty close game, guys. 38-38. As Sacramento State will hit both their free throws. Mason misses the shot, so maybe the nerves are getting to this young freshman. And then we got Ramirez coming through with another 3-ball. It is a Sacramento State lead, 41-38. McClure is going to miss this shot as well. Ramirez with the rebound. He's going to kick it to his teammate, fires up a 3. Got it. Sacramento State looks like they belong at the key. Ramirez for 2. Rush fires a 2. That's an easy shot for him. They're just trying to make a comeback. Down by 6, mid part of the third quarter. We've got another nice, fancy looking 2-ball there. Fadeaway shot by Ramirez. And the big time center. Sacramento State looks like they're legit. They are a legit 15 seed, guys. 56-52, and then Wilkins, the custom prospect, gets the dunk. Nice feed from Rameljak. We got a 2 by Andrade. 58-54, end of the third quarter, and a defensive 3-second violation. Sacramento State will allow Jarrett to come to the line and hit one extra little free throw. 58-55, and just like that is now a 1-possession game. Wilkins going to get 2. 1-point game. Rameljak off the backboard, off the glass. UNC will take the lead by 1. Missed shot here for Sacramento State. Rameljak firing up. Got it. Dude, this guy's so automatic, and he plays good defense too. We got Little with the steal, and here is Keneal Mason. Kind of cherry picking out there. gonna get an easy 2. And just like that, guys, I mean, this game looks like it's pretty much over, right? It's a 13-point lead. We got Peyton here for 2, and that's gonna be pretty much that's gonna do it. UNC survives. 7-point victory over 15-seeded Sacramento State. So, you know, this region with some of the top seeds, Ohio State almost lost to 16-seed ETSU. And then now we got a 7-point, a single-digit win over Sacramento State. Like, I don't know. They advanced to round 2, so kudos to you guys. Congrats to you guys. But, you know, a team might upset you in round 2, maybe round 3, Sweet 16. It could happen. It could happen. Somebody from the South, a miracle team, might be able to go the distance here in the South. All right. You guys notice the pattern here. We're going down the seeding list. We've got 1, 2, and 3. 1 being Ohio State, 2 being North Carolina, and 3 being Dayton. They're taking on Hofstra, the Hofstra Pride. Sorry about the video quality here. I don't know what happened to the raw recording of this, so I actually was live streaming it to my Discord channel, so they did get some round 1 early access, and that's a part of a Discord perk. So if you see some of the choppiness here, it was because of the YouTube download. So I had to download the video from YouTube, from the live stream. So I apologize for the video quality here for this matchup, but it should be a quick one because Dayton is just that good. They are just that good. They got a guy by the name of Jekyll Hyde, a 6'9" point guard, number 9. He's going to miss this shot, but we've got Dante Roberson, another big player for them, a center who's just a dominant force down low and inside. And then we've got a spin move here from Hofstra. They're going to get the foul. And just like that, guys, I mean, we're already in halftime. It's 36-29. So Hofstra kind of coming back a little bit. Got a nice little player by the name of Milicic. And that is not Darko, but he's a nice little player here for Hofstra. But he's trying to do his best to keep his team within it. Jekyll Hyde leading the way for the Dayton Flyers, and you can see him here just making quick work of his defender, getting that nice little touch off the glass. It's 51-39. We got a 3-ball here from Snell. He's going to hit. And we should mention the other custom prospects for this team, the Dayton Flyers, as we see Jekyll hitting another big-time shot, 56-39 at the end of the third quarter. We mentioned Roberson. We got to mention the power forward DJ Hard. You can notice him. He's got the blonde hair and the faux hawk or the mohawk. I don't know the difference between the haircuts, between the hairstyles. But some good players nonetheless. We got AJ Menendez as well. We didn't see a whole lot of Menendez here in this game. But box score upcoming, 78-45 victory for Dayton. So if anything, I mean, Dayton took care of their matchup, like very handily. Right, we got Jekyll Hyde with 21. We got Hard with 9. And D'Souza. Menendez only had 2 points, so there's a reason, I guess, why we didn't see a whole lot of them. But Milicic here with 12. Hofstra just didn't really put up that much of a fight. Like, they're good enough to make a tournament, but not good enough to hang with a top-seeded Dayton. So Dayton advances. Scary team to watch out for here in the next round. And this is an interesting matchup here. We talked about it a little bit in the bracket reveal. And again, apologies again for some of the video quality here. This video actually had to go to my hard drive, my external hard drive. So you will see some screen tearing. I'm just letting you know right now. I tried to pick out the best highlights that don't have any screen tearing at all. We saw one little instance of it, but hopefully the rest of them are smooth sailing. There it is again there. But shouldn't be too much of a problem. I think that we're out of the way for there. Not going to happen again. So 11-6, Virginia Tech and Iona. Number 4 seed Va Tech. Interesting matchup because we got Jarrett Payton, the head coach, former head coach for Va Tech, has now left the program. So we got a new head coach. We got a entirely different cast and crew at Va Tech. And, you know, right now, Iona, they're taking it to these guys. They're like, you know what? You're susceptible. You're susceptible for a big-time loss here against the double-digit seeded Iona Gales. We got Knight here firing up a 3-ball. It is 33-20. It is not looking good here for the Hokies. Not looking good. They're a very young squad, and they don't really have a big presence. You can see the size. Like, you can just see the size difference. They have, like, one guy that's got any size to him, and it's Cooper. It's Cooper for Vatech. As you see, Cooper kicking a pass out here to his teammate. And Vatech is coming back a little bit. They've got a good defensive play, but you know what? I mean, that's just the way it's rolling right now for Vatech. They make a good defensive play. It bounces off the backboard, bounces off the glass right into an Iona Gale hand, and he fires up the 2. Like, he gets the 2 to roll here. We've got a nice little finger roll by Donovan. Gonna hit the 2, and we got a foul here as the 2 goes in. So Vatech making a little bit of a push. They need all the points that they can get, and just like that, guys, another easy dunk. Tyron Armstrong, this is a nice player. Look at how much finesse that this big guy has. Like, he can do it all. He's making a pretty good defensive effort there, but another good finger roll layup by Donovan. Here's Donovan again, getting 2 again. This guy is pretty smooth down there with 2. Watch Armstrong here. He gets the shot blocked, but Levi Richards is there to clean it up. We got another 3 ball by Jacobs. 2 ball. That's going to go. Just like that, guys, Vatech is now down by 7. So single digits, but nice passing. And then really good defense by Makata. Woo! Makata with the big-time block. And Vatech down by 7. They got a chance to cut into this lead. We got a screen. 3 ball up, and it's going to rattle home. Early 4th quarter, they have a chance, but Tyron Armstrong, another easy pathway to the hoop. Makata, I don't know how they got that in. So nice little finesse play by Makata. Pass out here to Jacobs with the spin move. Fires it good. 65-63. Got to play some better defense, though, Tyron Armstrong. They just don't have an answer for Armstrong right now. But take a look. Jesus Lobo with the finger roll green in the 2. They're down by 2, 69-67. Iona with the missed shot. That was an easy shot. They got to be able to hit that. Here's McCarty spotting up. Missed shot. Jesus Lobo can't get the rebound. That was early with the rebound, but here we go. Iona with the missed shot. So back and forth we go. Fighting for those extra points. So crucial, so important for both of these squads to advance to round 2. But no! Jacobs gives it up. And Iona gets a crucial bucket. Down by 4. McCarty with the nice moves, the post moves, and then, oh, the dunk. He missed the dunk. And early gets blocked. Vatech has a chance, and here's Cooper. Gets to the line and the 1. 71-71. He will hit the free throw, and Virginia Tech in the last 50 seconds of the game, they finally take the lead here. Here's Gary Burton, the Goose, their best player. He has been quiet all night long, but he's going to hit a clutch 2-ball shot. Iona with the lead. Up by 1. McCarty, he's going to miss the shot, but here's Truman with the offensive board and the bucket. Up by 1. Iona with the tough shot, looking for a backboard shot. No good. Lobo with the rebound. They will have to intentionally foul with 13 seconds to go. McCarty hits the first. Go up by 2. He will green the second to go up by 3. Here's a 3-ball from Iona. No good. And that is going to do it, or will it? 4.7 seconds, and I teased you just a little bit. A 5-point win for Virginia Tech. They'll hit the rest of their free throws off that foul. And man, oh man, McCarty really came through for these guys tonight. 16 points for him, 15 for the starting point guard, Jacobs. And, if Iona had a little more production from Gary Burton, their best player, he only shot the ball 3 times, right? I mean, he's a starter. If he only got more opportunities, I feel like Iona would have taken care of business there. I mean, granted, that's asking a lot as they're going up against number 4 seed, but man, tough loss for Iona. They had it, in my opinion, they had it. But Virginia Tech continues to have success here in this series, year 1, year 2, and moving into year 3. All right, let's take a look at this matchup here between 5-12. We got a 5-12 matchup. Yale and NC State. couple guys to watch out for here. Not a lot of custom prospects, only 2, namely for NC State. We've got Mapson and Mason. So watch out for those guys. And then we got DJ Wedman here, who's not a custom prospect, but he's probably Yale's best player. And normally Yale has guys that just shoot the 3. This Yale Bulldogs team has guys that can do it all. They really do. So we got Owen Douglas, we got Karnowski here, guys that like to go inside. They can shoot it from range as well, but they're very versatile this season. You know, as we know, Damian Dillard was a prospect from Yale as well. So, you know, he can do a little bit of everything, and I think he kind of set the tone in year number 1 as far as recruiting goes. And, you know, this Yale Bulldogs team is a little more balanced than in real life where they are only shooting a 3 ball. We got Owen Douglas here hitting a 2, a nice 2. We got NC State actually down. They're losing. And here's Mapson on 4 different... it was 4-on-1. 4-on-1 for Mapson. And then we got Mason here hitting a 3 ball. 59-50. Here's DJ Wedman for 2. I mean, this guy knows how to get inside, and he knows how to control and contort his body to make those shots. And then we got a nice shot here by Mapson. And then we got Karnowski with a dunk, a big-time dunk. It's 63-59. It's a very close game at the end of the game. JP Izzet is going to miss his free throw. We're moving pretty quickly through this matchup because it was kind of a blowout, in my opinion. It was kind of a blowout here. Yale was taking care of biz. But, you know, now that we're late in this game, he's going to miss both of his free throws. Both of his free throws he will miss. And now here come NC State. Mapson is going to put them down by 2 with 14.4. They will intentionally foul Izzet, who ended up missing those first 2 free throws. Now he's going to hit the first here. Come on, JP. Come on. He's going to hit the second. So 2 of 4. And those 4 opportunities late in the game. It is a 4-point game. NC State going to have to fire this thing up. Mason with the shot. No good. But out of bounds. NC State still has possession. Here is the center. Can he hit the shot? No, but he... Offensive 3-second violation. He didn't get the shot off in time. That sucks. That sucks. That's a really crappy way to lose if you're NC State. But Yale, what can you say about Yale? They've gotten more well-balanced, and it helped them tonight. Mapson with 14, Mason with 10. And then we move on and we look at Yale's output here. If I get there, come on. Let's go. Let's get over to Yale. Mapson had a good game. He was decent. 8 of 14. There we go. Jeez, Goldie. God. Karnowski, 15 points. Wedman, 14. And then Douglas, 11. JP Izzet with double digits, actually. So he actually didn't get to the line until that very last few seconds of the game. Interesting. So JP Izzet not very aggressive. He's not going to get down, and he's not a driver. So maybe he's more of an outside shot guy, or maybe a distributor. Anyway, just watch out for Yale because they look like they are going to be an interesting team in round number 2. Moving on, we got 6v11. The 6th team, Florida. 6th seeded team, Florida, facing off against 11 St. Mary's. And we got Tommy T, or Tommy Taco Diamantakos. Gonna hit back-to-back threes, and he's the guy that this offense runs entirely through. And he's already got St. Mary's with the lead here. Theo Starkman, though, gonna hit a 3, cut into that lead. And we got Florida kind of taking over here. Sims, the big-time center, he's gonna hit a 3 ball as well to kind of pull back St. Mary's back into this game. We got Tommy T. Diamantakos with 2. 13-11. Starkman, volume type of shooter. He's going to miss here. Diamantakos going to try to drive off of Xavier Carter, JoJo Carter's brother. If you guys remember JoJo Carter, he was a nice player at Florida in year number 2. He's been working down in XBA 2, trying to look for a shot at the big league club. So we'll see. We'll follow JoJo Carter's career, but he was a very good player for Florida. And right now, Florida is keeping up with appearances, guys. They were a really good team last season in year 2. They're continuing that trend right now. They got a 42-28 lead. They're hitting 65% compared to 40+% for St. Mary's. They're going to have to get Tommy Diamantakos going here, guys. They really are. I mean, we got a huge block, though. St. Mary's playing good defense right now. And then we've got an 8-point game. Wedman with the 2. That would be the other Wedman brother, guys. That would be the other Wedman brothers. You guys saw Wedman for Yale. This is the Wedman brother going playing for St. Mary's. Tommy T gonna get the foul. Cut into the lead. Florida getting cold. St. Mary's getting hot. 47-45. We got Flory missing the shot. The big-time center. He's gonna miss the shot. Looks like Xavier Carter's down low. It looks like he's playing center and Flory is playing power forward, excuse me. But Tommy T is going to hit the 2 to tie the ball game up. Florida will end up taking the lead by 3. And now we got Paxson. Pass to Sims. He's going to miss the shot. Florida now has a chance up by 3 to extend the lead out. And here is Pooh Leaf. Yeah, Pooh. His name is Pooh. It's actually like Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. 3-point lead for Florida after a missed shot. Diamantacos cutting in to the painted area. Gonna get the 2. Here's Sims for 3. Missed shot, but Paxson, the brother of Mike Paxson, is gonna hit the 2. Guys, St. Mary's has the lead. Florida with the missed shot. We are mid part of the third quarter. This is a crucial possession here for the Gales. Here is Paxson for 2, gets the green. And now everybody's pumped up rooting for St. Mary's. Here's Starkman. Shot clock is winding down. They're going to kick it to Webb the third. Fires up a long 3. No good. And Lucas with the rebound. Here comes Paxson and the Gales. Who are they going to kick it to? Nobody. Paxson takes it himself. Hits the 2 off the backboard. Man, there's something about these Paxsons that just have the championship DNA in them. 63-56, St. Mary's with the great defensive hustle. Here's Paxson working on his man up top. Pass to Perkins down low with the cut. And guys, that is going to do it. St. Mary's takes care of business against Florida. What? How'd this even happen? Florida had control of the game. They had complete and total control of the game at the first half, and then they just laid an egg. Look at the third quarter. Look at the third quarter. They scored 5 points and then 11 in the fourth. It's just a tale of 2 different results, man. They started off the first half hot. They got the second half cold. And on the flip side, literally the total opposite happened for St. Mary's, and then they ended up getting the W here. So, St. Mary's might be a really tough team in round 2 and for the rest of the tournament. So watch out for them. You saw Diamantacos with 20-plus points. He's going to be a big-time scorer for the rest of this tournament. I guarantee it. All right, moving on. We got a 7-10 matchup, and I feel sorry for Florida because, number 6 seed and how good they are and how talented they are. It sucks to having lost to a team like St. Mary's. But Kansas State looks pretty tough too. As the 7 seed here, they've got a nice player, center Raja Marshall. This is a non-custom player. All these non-customs guys, these are my guys, by the way. These are my guys. My creativity trying to get these teams all balanced up. Teams that don't have a lot of custom prospects. I want to make sure that they actually are competent on the court. So Raja Marshall is going to be the guy to watch out here for Kansas State. And we got a 31-19 game. Marshall's actually not on the court right now, and New Mexico kind of making a little bit of a comeback, right? And we see Marshall here. Look how big this guy is. I think he's like 7'5". He's just huge. He's like the nickname is Tiger, right? Raja. Oh, Aladdin. Disney. You guys watch Disney? Look at him. Watch him. He's just insane. He's just too big. He's too big. He's too big. He's too good. He's just a cheat code. Good on defense, offensive presence. I mean, he can do it all. And Kansas State's utilizing him. Their main offensive focus is to feed the post, and it's working. 63%. They're up. I mean, they just control the painted area. They're controlling the entire game right now. 63-58. It doesn't seem to matter. Like, Marshall's gonna hit this fadeaway shot as well. He's just a really tough player, in Kansas State is just a really tough team. It doesn't matter. It seems like no matter what New Mexico was trying to do, they made the game close a little bit, but it didn't matter. Just Kansas State beats them by 13. And I should mention, guys, that New Mexico doesn't have any custom prospects, so I didn't feel bad about creating another player. I didn't feel bad about it, you know. So sorry for you New Mexico fans, but Kansas State gets the win. They move on to round number 2. And then we got this matchup here, 8v9, which is the last matchup of today's video. Michigan as the 8th seed against number 9, Washington. A couple players to watch out for here in this matchup. We got Rondé Russell, the point guard for Michigan. We got the shooting guard Blake Tierney, who's been pretty much the entire offense right now for Michigan. They got an 8-4 lead. And that would be it for Michigan. Everybody else is a non-custom, and just, again, trying to make sure that everybody's competent on the court. They know what they're doing. They got some badges there to make the gameplay a little more spicy. Backup point guard DePaula with Justice teaming up in the alley-oop. That's a nice little play there. But for Washington, they've got the brother of Diego, Kioya. I don't remember his first name, but we've got another Kioya brother who's a little bit of a bigger guy. He's a forward. He's not a guard by any means. He's a little bit bigger, and I think you guys saw him getting the opening scoring going for Washington. He's actually not on the court here, but we will notice him a little bit later for sure. And we got a slam dunk for Michigan, and this is just not fair right now. 40-30. And we got 2 prospects for Michigan, 1 prospect for Washington. It's just, you know, it's a 9-point lead still, but at the same time, it's just kind of not. It's just when the customs start to dominate, you know, the team usually advances. But 62-58, we got some good defense by Michigan, and here's Othello Doubleday making his move on his man, and he had the opening there, but picks up the foul anyway. Now this guy's name was actually a shout out to my brother because you know, way back in NCAA like 08, NCAA basketball 08, he came across a made-up, randomly generated player by the name of Othello Doubleday. He was a nice little forward. And I wanted to throw him a bone a little bit. I wanted him to have his own custom. So Othello Doubleday is making his presence felt here. And then we got Blake Tierney. Look at this move. Wow. Or Brian Tierney, excuse me. Brian Tierney with the flash. And then the layup. Spin move. Rondé Russell here to Winters with the big-time dunking. I mean, this is pretty much going to do it, guys. 82-62, a 20-point lead, and Rondé Russell hitting a 3-ball, 88-71. And you know what? Hey, say what you want. Say what you want about Michigan sports. Say what you want about the Ohio State and Michigan matchup. But that's what we're going to get in round 2 is Michigan, Ohio State, and at least we took care of business against probably a better opponent in Washington. Just saying, East Tennessee State, gave Ohio State a little bit of a run there. Kioya was 7 points, 3 of 10, so he was very cold tonight. He just did not shoot the rock as well as we know that he could. But there are your round 2 matchups here for the South region, guys. We got number 1 against 8. Ohio State versus Michigan, 12, Yale against 4, Tech, 11, St. Mary's against 3, Dayton, and number 7, Kansas State against North Carolina. So guys, just letting you know that the bracket challenge is not open yet for round 2. So remember, we are starting a bracket challenge again for a one grand prize. So the grand prize winner will win a $100 value XBA like bundle type of thing. And we're doing that again. We did it last season, and how we did it last season was kind of, it was efficient for the time, but I think, in practice, it just didn't make a lot of sense because we had people like fill out their South region bracket, and then we had people fill out another region bracket, and it was just like there's 4 brackets. It just got too confusing for people. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait until all round 2 matchups are created. So we're going to get all round 1 games done, and then we'll submit and send out to you guys a round 2 bracket challenge, and you'll make all your picks all the way up from round 2 to the final 4. And so that way you guys can get all of your picks in from every single region in one single form. So if you guys want to know who I like in this South region, I think I'm going to take Michigan over Ohio State. I know that sounds kind of like it's got a little fandom bias going on that I'm really hoping and praying that Ohio State loses, but I didn't like the effort against East Tennessee State. And maybe I'm just off base here. Maybe I think Ohio State isn't that good. They don't deserve to be number 1, right? I've talked about it that if any other team Like Syracuse is a number 2 in the East. Like if they were down here in the South, they could have been the number 1 seed for sure over an Ohio State team. North Carolina, they're more stacked. Like why didn't they get to be a number 1 seed? So I like Michigan's offense. I think they got a really good offensive unit. I think Ohio State's just got size and athleticism. That's going to be tough for Michigan to play with, but I think it'll be a close game. But I will take the upset there with Michigan advancing to the Sweet 16. Yale and Va Tech. I'm going to take Yale. I think Va Tech just didn't impress me against Iona. 13 Iona. Iona played their hearts out, but, you know, say what you will about Virginia Tech. They came back. They found a way to get gritty and grindy, and they dug deep, and they're here. They're here in round 2. I just think that Yale is a little too balanced for them. They got a few guys that can play a little bit of defense, just a little bit. I just think Va Tech's a little too inconsistent, whereas Yale is very consistent. So they just do all the little things right. I'll take 12 Yale to upset Va Tech. So Yale, Michigan, Sweet 16 matchup. 11 St. Mary's against 3 Dayton. This is going to be a shootout. Tommy Diamantakos, Paxson. I mean, this is a good St. Mary's team. They just didn't take out Florida for nothing, right? But Dayton, I think, is just really, really scary. They've got a really good offense, It rivals Michigan's offense for sure. So, but I'm going to take Dayton in this matchup. I think Jekyll Hyde is a good player, 6'9" point guard. They got Menendez, D'Souza, Roberson. Missing a player, DJ Hard. So this has got a player. This is a team that's got a lot of customs on their team. So I think that Dayton advances here. It's going to be a shootout. It'll be close, but Dayton advances. Kansas State. You know, they played good. They played just kind of like Yale. Not too impressive. Like, they didn't do a whole lot of crazy things, not a lot of flashy things. They just went out, did their job, and won a basketball game, right? Advancing to round 2. I just think against North Carolina, you know, North Carolina doesn't have a guy that can match up there with Raja Marshall, the big center for K-State. But North Carolina is just really good on every single level. I know that they didn't play very smooth. They played a little sloppy against Sacramento State, but I think that North Carolina, just with that talent level, they will take out number 7 K-State. So top of this bracket, you got some upsets: Michigan, Yale. But towards the bottom, you get chalk with Dayton as the 3 and North Carolina with the 2. So those are my picks. I'd love to know what you guys think that you guys have coming out of the second round in the South, and let me know like what your takeaways are. What players did you like? What players didn't you like? You know, who are you thinking about possibly having your team look into and might draft for sure in the XBA draft this season? And you know, let me know your thoughts about like Virginia Tech, or let me know your thoughts about the Florida loss, or are you impressed with St. Mary's? And you know, just let me know what your takeaways were from this region after round 1 action. So guys, there is your Eastern bracket, and that's what we will be covering in tomorrow's action. And that's it. That's all I got for you guys in this episode of the XCAA. So leave a like if you like this thing. I will see you guys tomorrow. As always, peace.